U.S. President Donald Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping meet on the sidelines of the G20 Summit in Hamburg, Germany, July 8, 2017. Source: Reuters. Saul Loeb, President Donald Trump's top economic advisor, said he expected China would play ball on trade and avoid an all-out trade war that would require the United States to implement steep tariffs on Chinese imports. "I think we're going to come to agreements," White House National Economic Council Director Larry Kudlow told Fox News. "I believe that the Chinese will back down and will play ball." The two countries have been in an escalating trade fight after Beijing retaliated against proposed U.S. tariffs on $50 billion in Chinese goods by targeting key American imports. See also: Statesman, strongman, philosopher. The many faces of China's China on Wednesday expressed its interest in talks to resolve the dispute. Following an hour-long meeting at the State Department with acting U.S. Secretary of State John Sullivan, China's ambassador to the U.S. Qui Tiankai stressed Beijing's preference for negotiations. "Negotiation would still be our preference, but it takes two to tango," Qui told reporters. "We will see what the U.S. will do," he added. The State Department said afterwards that both sides had discussed the need to restore fairness and balance in the economic relationship between the United States and China, the world's largest economies. Trump interacts with Xi at Mar-a-Lago State in Palm Beach, Florida, U.S., on April 6, 2017. Source: Reuters. Carlos Barria. Both sides agreed on the importance of pursuing a constructive U.S.-China relationship that produces meaningful results, the department said in a statement. While Trump posted defiant messages on Twitter, saying he cannot let this continue, his administration signaled a more open approach. "We are not in a trade war with China. That war was lost many years ago by the foolish, or incompetent, people who represented the U.S. Now we have a trade deficit of $500 billion a year, with intellectual property theft of another $300 billion. We cannot let this continue." Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, April 4, 2018. On Wednesday, a U.S. trade official said the United States may pursue negotiations to resolve deepening differences over trade, but he declined to say whether high-level meetings were planned. See also: Trump says pressure on North Korea must remain, at all cost. There is also speculation that Trump's hardline approach may just be a maneuver to bring China to the table. Asked whether the U.S. tariffs announced on Tuesday may never go into effect and may be a negotiating tactic, Kudlow told reporters, "Yes, it's possible. It's part of the process." He called the announcements by the two countries mere opening proposals. One of the first opportunities for the two countries to discuss the dispute will be on the sidelines of the International Monetary Fund and World Bank meeting in Washington on April 20 to 22. The U.S. official said no talks had been scheduled. Additional reporting by Reuters. Topics covered: China trade war, United States